Well, one woman's fight against Parkinson's disease has taken her into cyberspace. News 11's Christy Rodriguez has her inspiring story. Christy?
Inspiring it is. Bev Robato got diagnosed with Parkinson's disease about 4 years ago. From that moment, she had no idea that a little bit of humor and the click of a mouse would go such a long way. Robato suffered for years with the symptoms of Parkinson's before any doctor was able to diagnose it. She finally learned she had the disease from a doctor here in Yuma. One of the side effects from the medication for the disease is a loss of sleep. So one restless night, Robato was online and wandered into a Parkinson's chat room. There she met a fellow Parky, as she calls them, who inspired her to share her sense of humor with others suffering from the same disease.
And she said, "Why don't you write a blog?" Well, I had no idea how to write a blog, but she helped me and I got started, and I thought, well, you know, it's a good way to show people that just because you have Parkinson's doesn't mean it's a death sentence or you should mope around. You can still laugh and enjoy life.
Robato's blog is called Parkinson's Humor and has almost 1,300 readers worldwide. Coming up on Nightside, I'll tell you how her blog has reached people in 4 continents, and I'll also have more on Bev's incredible story. Anna, back to you.
Thank you, Christy. A Yuma woman diagnosed with Parkinson's disease 4 years ago isn't letting it get in her way. With a little bit of humor and her computer, she's sharing her story. News 11's Christy Rodriguez introduces us to the woman. Well, after her diagnosis, Mrs. Robato set out to find others who had the disease as well. She stumbled upon a Parkinson's chat room where she found countless others with the disease from all over the world. She was able to let the keys do the talking and quickly set herself apart from the rest. Bev quickly earned a reputation for being the chat room clown.
I would always tell people my little funny jokes and stories on the chat room.
And one fellow chatter took notice. She suggested to Bev she should start a blog. And so, Parkinson's Humor was born. But Bev never could have predicted how fast or far her blog would spread.
Wrote the first couple of stories and I emailed it to like maybe 10 people I know who have Parkinson's. And then within a week or two, I looked and it's like, there's people reading my blog from Singapore and Pakistan and Germany, and I'm trying to figure out how are these people even finding out about my blog.
One of the subjects Robato writes about in her blog is about side effects from medication she's taking. She says the whole trick is to figure out how to relieve some symptoms without causing worse ones. And it's like standing on someone's shoulders as they ride a bike across a tightrope. It ain't easy, but it can be done. This kind of sunny outlook is perhaps why Bev has almost 1,300 readers.
It seems like all of a sudden within a month, people all over the world have been reading my little stories from Yuma, Arizona.
But Bev doesn't care about numbers as much as she does bringing awareness to the disease. And if she gets a laugh out of it, she'll take that too.
That's really my goal, is to make people see that even though this is a degenerative disease and there is no cure, it doesn't mean your life is over with. You can still laugh, you can still joke, you can still have a good time. You just have to adapt. And laughter is good medicine for everybody.
Well, that is true indeed. Now, if you or someone you know suffers from the disease, there is a local support group right here in Yuma. They meet the first Monday of every month. For more information, you can call the number on your screen. It is 928-210-4679. Thank you, Christy. I like that positive attitude she has.